We wanted to take you on a guided tour of how to use the content that's available for your use on the ASA members only content page of the website. And I'm logged in as an administrator, so some of the stuff that you see on this particular video you wouldn't see on your screen, such as this, where there's a red line through an eye. So you've landed on the page, and we redesigned the page and laid everything, pretty much everything out in a table format so that it's easier for you to follow along with. And as we're looking at this now, for example, the in-class files kit, and then so here there's a list of everything that's included in this particular download kit, and to use it you would simply click on download, and now it's going to say open with or save file, and depends on how your system is set up. My system is set up so that it's going to automatically save the file for me into my downloads folder, so I'm going to choose open with. And open with, there's archive utility, and that's because I'm on a Mac, so there's a built-in one. On Windows there's typically a built-in file decompression program. If you don't have any option here and the only option is to save the file, then you'll have to save the file and go find a program like WinZip. But if your computer's less than 4 or 5 years old, you shouldn't have any problems doing this. If you're using an iPad, I don't think you can open zip files on an iPad, so you would have to open it on a MacBook or an iMac or something and then move it over to your iPad. So I'm going to open this with my archive utility, and it says it's expanding the kit, and so now it shows me where all the files are. And so the files have shown up here, and then this gives me a list of everything that's inside that kit. And so this list corresponds with what's on the web page, the listing of stuff that's there. So we don't, most of these documents in here are PDFs, because you really don't need to be able to edit them. The listing presentation is a PowerPoint, so obviously you can edit that, and then the personal survey is a Word document, so you can edit that. Okay, so that's that little piece of it. And then as you scroll down this page, you'll see, so the your getting started kit, same thing, we click on download, and it's stored in a different location because of the file size. So it's just going to take you to a shared Dropbox folder that I've created, and click on that, and now it's going to offer me the opportunity to download it. This time it's going to use a different program on my computer, because it's decompressing it inside the browser, and so the browser uses a different program. And once again, now it shows me, you might have missed it, but a little thing came up and showed that the download had finished. And here it is showing me, I have, again, because of how I have this set up, it saved it to, it's giving me the option of where to save it. So I'm going to save it to my Dropbox and my downloads. I'll just tell it to save it there, and then you can see up here it's doing its thing, and it's uncompressing all the files. And so once again, all the documents that are inside that file are here. So we have all of the ASA logos, and they're zipped because some of them are pretty big files. So if I double click this, again it's going to decompress it. And then there's a folder here that has some of the other items in it, and you'll just see that it's just synchronizing with my Dropbox right now. So that's how you download and use all of those things. Let's go back to the web page and the postcards, for example. So postcards I'm going to open again, and it's coming from Dropbox because it's a rather large file. I'm going to save them to my Dropbox and to my downloads folder. And so then this show will just give you a preview of what the postcards are. Now these are all PDFs, and you have a couple of options with these. You can take these, you could take these files to your printer and say, I want you to print these, and I want you to overprint and have them put your slogan in here, and your name and contact information in here, and your photo here. Or if you have Adobe Acrobat Pro, you could do something like put in a white text box here and insert your photograph into it. You could put a box here and cover this up and put all your contact information. The same thing for your slogan. You just put in a box with a white background. So we've done it that way because very few people are going to print these postcards, print them off themselves. You're typically going to have a printer do it, and this is what printers work with all the time is PDFs like this. So that's how you use those postcards. And what else do we have here? So then the network of exceptional specialists, again, it's another download, and it's pretty much all PDFs because most of the stuff isn't stuff you need to edit. It's informational stuff. The PowerPoint themes. So these are theme templates, and everybody's computer is set up differently, so there's not a hope that I could tell you where you should save those to when you download them. If you don't know, you might want to consult Google. That's actually how I figured out where I should be saving them when I had them created. When I was figuring out where I should be saving them, I just Googled where does PowerPoint store its themes on a Mac, and it told me. And then these are the actual presentations here. So I'm just going to tell it, okay, let's open this one. Now PowerPoint's opening up. And so here's the presentation, and so you have this presentation. It's downloading just like this. You can type it, you can edit it, you can do whatever you want. Totally up to you. You cannot really do much with the pictures because they are, I had someone create this, and all these pictures are embedded into the presentation, so you really can't do anything with those. But you can change the text, and again, with this one, if you remember from class, it does need to be edited somewhat. So your information, for example, you need to put your own information in there, and the same thing with About Me. You need to edit the About Me page, so of course, you just go to About Me and click and edit, and off you go. If you don't have PowerPoint, probably one of your neighbor's kids does, just ask them. And I'm just going to close out of there, and that's it. So here you can download the postcards individually, whereas here you're downloading all of them at once. If you just want to download one of them, you can come here and you can right click on it, and it will, or just click depending on your operating system, and it will open and offer you to save it. The free reports are included in one of the download packages up here in the Getting Started kit, or if you just want to download them individually, just go here, click on the picture like it says here, click on the picture, and you can download each one of those individually. The logos, again, all the logos together as a zip file are available here. And then if you want to, these are the most commonly used ones. If you want to download those, you can do those individually. And then the entire logo package is also included in the Getting Started kit above. then there's other stuff here. So the in-class slideshow that we used is here. And then the rest of these things, I just kind of left the PDF download here. So as you can see when you put your mouse over it, down in the bottom there it says the condo report all about pets in condominiums. So if you just click on that, it's going to download the PDF. What do you want to do? Okay, let's open it with Adobe Reader. Almost everything from this point down is PDF because again, it's basically reference material as opposed to stuff that you would be editing. And so there's the condo report, and it's by Heenan Blakey. It's the last one that I have from them about pet restrictions in condominiums. Fantastic document. And there's just a bunch more stuff through here, life lease, various other things. This is a really excellent recording of a conference call I did. I talk about it in class. Some other information here. And then there's some articles that you can use, and so you can click on these and they'll open either as a window, a Word or a Mac Pages format. It's not the new Mac Pages, it's the old version. It's a pre-Mavericks version of Pages, but you can easily just upgrade them and it'll change them over to the new Pages format. And so there you go. There you have a pretty thorough rundown on how to use the members only content section of the website. Beyond this, there's not a lot of help that we can give you, because so much of, if you can't figure out how to make something work, so much of it has to do with how your computer is set up. But there you have it. That's how you use this page of the website.